your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Doren. God bless you.
Davis Plumbing has been in business for over 15 years and is currently searching for journeyman plumbers to join their team. Experience is preferred, but not required for all applicants. When you join the team at Davis Plumbing, you'll receive full benefits package with paid time off. Join a small local business doing big things in Lincoln and surrounding areas. Apply today by calling 402-525-6922 or find them on social media. Davis Plumbing, locally owned and operated for over 15 years.
If you're not advertising your business on your vehicle, you're missing out on a lot of potential clients, and it's time to change that. Automotive Solutions excels in vinyl wraps and company IDs. They offer BG services with free warranties available, and they service all cars and diesel trucks too. They also service fleets, and if you push snow in the winter, get ahead now with your vehicles. Don't forget, ticket listeners receive a service discount on preventative maintenance. Call Automotive Solutions for an appointment at 531-249-5600 and stop by at 2040 Southwest 5th Street in Lincoln.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today. Frost likely this morning. Otherwise, we'll see mostly sunny skies for today. An afternoon high around 62. Tonight, mostly clear skies with a low around 37. And tomorrow, more frost in the morning and sunshine for the day. We'll see a high around 57. I'm meteorologist Kyle Tucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you a veteran looking for a new companion animal? A dog, a cat, or maybe something else? The Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs Vets Get Pets program can cover up to $350 of your pet adoption fees. Visit veterans.nebraska.gov/vetsgetpets to learn more about program requirements and how to apply. Want to help support the program? Get your Vets Get Pets specialty license plates from the Nebraska DMV. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Oh, got a bunch all alone is Vershawn Jackson. And Vershawn will get it to the 24-yard line.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer
Terrell Farley.
Defending Terrell Farley,
who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Jeez. 93.7 The Ticket is the Captain Show. We are live action. O Street, stand up. Lincoln, Nebraska, stand up. It is game week. We got the biggest game in the history of Nebraska football. Indiana on the road. Look out. 500 yards of rushing. What is Coach White's defense going to do against these boys on the road?
I don't know. We're going to do something. We got to wait for the offense to wake up and score more than 21 points. So we need 35 out this offense this week to manhandle this 7-0. But it looks like every team we play the next week, they don't play so good. I don't know because Wisconsin ran through Rutgers 44 to what
42-7.
42-7.
Told y'all who it was. It was Rutgers. They treated them the way they're supposed to treat them. They treated them like who they are. They're Rutgers. It's Rutgers.
Well, we didn't treat them that way. We beat them 14-7.
Well, that was our fault. We got to treat people the way they deserve to be
Purdue
treated.
takes Illinois to overtime.
Yeah.
49, 52 to 49?
50 to 49, ultimately. Purdue goes for 2.
You okay. So does that say our defense, because they put up all those points, our defense is that good then? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Or is Purdue and Illinois just that bad? Well, because if Wisconsin...
Well, you never can call a team bad that beat you.
That's not true.
Yes. No, you can't.
That's not true.
Because
that's not
that
true.
loss is on your record.
Not so fast, my friend.
Okay.
Northwestern.
It's a loss. It's a loss.
It don't matter, but they wasn't better than us.
It's still a loss.
They only won one game.
Still a loss.
Stop it.
It's still a loss.
It is, but
we
we're
won
better
like
than
3
them.
games.
We won 4.
It's a loss.
Did we win 3?
We did win 4 that
We
year.
won 4 that year. Don't be trying to shortchange this spot. I'm just simply saying, in the grand scheme of things, this is the biggest game of Coach Rule's career. Every game moving forward, listen, as I dissected college football, I love to have the weekend off, by the way. I just did nothing.
Me neither.
But as I dissected college football, and I dissected our last 6 games, the last 6 games, do you understand the buzzsaw we're in right now? And if we can get through the gauntlet of these next 6 games, 4-2, I think it puts us in pole position. But you lose against Indiana, and the skid is alive. So, because you go to Ohio State,
which is pissed off.
Oh my gosh,
with a bye week,
and they shouldn't. With a bye week,
yeah,
with a bye week. Now that's a double-edged sword. It could work. It could hinder them because long as we continue to play good football and we get better every week, if they take a bye week and we're ready to play and they're not, boom, we could surprise them.
I'm not going that far.
Oregon, Ohio State.
Yeah.
Did you watch the game?
Yes.
Did Ohio State give the game away or did Oregon win it? Which one?
Ohio State gave the game away.
Okay. Bach, wait. Before you say something, Bach, what you think?
Okay. Let me go back. Okay. Ohio State wasn't prepared for the speed of Oregon's receivers, backs, and you shouldn't have been in man sometimes because these are teams you don't play man against, like Oregon. You don't play man unless it's short yardage. You got to play zone because you don't have Antonio Winfield back there. You don't have these guys, these All-Americans back there. You regrouping, but at the same time, one of probably the second best game of the year we done seen so far. But like I said,
there's a lot of good games this week.
If they play them again, Ohio State will beat them.
K-State, Colorado. Did Colorado get robbed at the end of that game? Was that a pass interference?
It was 50-50.
Come on, Bach. Was it a pass interference?
No.
Bach.
No, I get Kansas State to win there.
I don't care if you got K-State to win. I'm saying the last play of the game, when they threw the ball down the field, the guy never looked for the ball, trucked the receiver. They say it wasn't catchable, but was that a pass interference?
Had his hands up.
It was like I'm not saying that they should have won. I'm glad that K-State won the game, but
Colorado lost 4 starters
in the game.
Yeah, Travis Hunter.
What happened to him?
Shoulder injury.
Somebody blew him up.
Jimmy Horn Jr.
Jimmy Horn, yeah.
What happened to him? Blew him up. Go ahead.
Second quarter didn't play.
Blew
the
him
other
up.
2 receivers went out.
Why?
No telling how
Blew
long.
them up.
No telling how long this is going to cost Travis Hunter. Because if he misses 2 games, if he misses 2 games, the Heisman is not here.
Oh, it's over with. You can't miss any games and think you're going to win the Heisman.
Well, and even more so, if it just debilitates him to play one side of the ball, then he probably loses the Heisman. His whole Heisman bid is he's basically just being Superman.
I told you at some point, though, guys that play like that, he's spectacular. But what did I say? I would love to have played against a guy like that went both ways, like Charles Woodson. Because he would not be playing offense by the time I got through him because I'd be looking him up. If I'm on the backside of a run, I'm looking for Charles Woodson, especially if he's the backside corner. I'm going to look to cut him down, stone him, do something
I
to
think
him.
he's kind of smart enough to stay away from you, VJ.
No. There's a lot of guys.
There's
a lot of guys.
There's
a lot of guys who are smart enough to stay away from me, sir.
We look at things like that on film.
You said we. You talking black shirts?
And I think Michigan was probably smart enough on defense to pay attention to a cutter.
No. I was more than a cutter.
You was a cutter.
I'd hit you in the mouth.
You was a cutter.
Yeah, I cut you, but I hit you in the mouth. My ability to cut only added me the opportunity to stone you because you thought I was going to cut you. and then I hit you square in the mouth, and it shock you. You know what I'm saying? I got those. Look at those things, man. Whop! This is Coach Solich. Whop! You ever seen Coach Solich show you that? He said, yeah, get down like you. You ever seen a cobra strike? Have you ever seen a cobra strike? Which way does he strike? He strike up, or does he strike out? Same thing. Pop! Right underneath the chin.
We don't want to make this about
Pop!
DJ right now. We're talking about football, man. Let's stay on football.
What are you talking about? I am talking about.
We're not.
Hey,
this is not.
Hey, mute his mic, Bob. Listen, you don't get to tell me what to do. So don't even. Bob.
Let me have the rest of the day off.
No.
All right, then. Well, I'm going to
Not
tell you
gonna
what
work.
to do.
It ain't gonna work like that.
You're going to listen.
We're not. Anyway, so another other good games. Bob, get to the games.
Penn State. Let's talk about it for a minute.
What?
Penn State, USC.
That was a good game.
USC should have had them.
That was a good game.
See, here's the thing. I don't care how many losses you get or what. Everybody is dangerous, especially a 3-3 USC. That number 4 they got,
he dangerous.
He'll lower their head on you too.
Yeah.
Bach, you turn that down. I'm not ready for that.
We ain't ready for it yet, Bach.
Yeah,
Turn
Bach,
it down, Bach.
Don't let. Hey,
Bach, calm down, Bach. We don't want to get him mad.
But like I said, at the end of the day, the best teams always squeak it out and win. Alabama, South Carolina. Did you watch that one?
Oh my goodness,
that one was a good one.
That was a good game.
Now, here's what I didn't like.
Alabama's not as good as before, Bach. I don't know if you're well. Take Alabama. I don't know if that working anymore.
But here's the thing: I watched that South Carolina didn't do well with their quarterback. Every time he ran the RPO, he didn't look to take the ball.
He didn't look to run the ball.
He didn't look to take it back, take it out their hand and run it.
That's what I'm talking about, right?
So he always gave it away. If he would have kept that thing at least 5 times, they would have won that game. I watched it.
Maybe
every
it was,
play.
But maybe though, even though it looks like he could have took the ball,
is he
back,
a freshman?
It might just be a called design play for them to run that.
It's sometimes he should have kept it. VJ, a quarterback would take what, let's say, how do I want to put this? The quarterback has the ability to not hand the ball off.
Not all the time, Terrell. You ain't.
But I'm just saying.
What I'm telling you is there's some plays that look like RPOs, or when you can pull it back out. But there's other plays that's designed to just go to whoever he gave it to.
Poor coaching, because if that coach seen
that, there you go. Now
that coach, if that coach seen that up in the skybox, because I seen it on TV, they win. They win. At least 3 times he would have kept that ball, especially at the end, because everything was in bunched up.
Yeah. Well, that's just why they play the games.
Florida versus Tennessee.
Oh.
Whew.
Florida had a chance.
Yeah. He's fighting for his job. He's fighting for his job.
Wait. How much is USC's coach on the hot seat?
How much? He's getting there. But
what do you mean, Bach? How much is he on the hot seat?
He's not.
Stop that.
I don't know if he placed him firmly on it.
Yeah.
Who do they play next week?
They've got Maryland at Maryland. So
let them lose to Maryland.
Well, then you're talking hot seat. But he's got Maryland, Rutgers at Washington, Nebraska at UCLA, and Notre Dame. So the schedule gets a little softer.
Softer? You got to play Notre Dame.
Yeah.
At the end of all of that,
they've lost to Michigan, Minnesota, and Penn State so far.
Boy, they're on the cusp of having a losing season. When's the last time that happened at USC?
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm going that far.
They're dangerous.
They just took the top 5 team to the brink in overtime.
Say what you want.
Yeah, they beat LSU.
Yeah.
Say what you want.
Yeah.
3-3.
Yeah.
They lost to who else? Who did you say they lost to?
Texas.
Minnesota and Michigan.
Texas.
Minnesota and Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Minnesota, Michigan. That's who they lost to.
Do that make LSU look bad now?
I told you, football is about getting better from week to week. The teams that continue to get better and go up that hill, those are the teams that are exciting.
All right, let's talk about the how we say this, the porterless Clemson Tigers. Number 10.
What about them?
They don't go to the portal. Not one time.
That's a good thing. I told you about
Only
consistency.
team in college football.
Consistency.
They'll lose to Miami, though.
I don't know. That's going to be a good game.
What you think about it?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Miami's been pulling it out by the.
Miami didn't play last week. They
They
were
were out this bye week, but I mean, the last couple of weeks they have. So I'm not going to say Miami's just going to stomp anybody.
Is Texas the real deal?
We'll see this week. Texas and
the
Georgia.
real deal?
Texas and Georgia.
I'm going with Texas. I think I'm going against Georgia. I think I'm going. I think
goes to show you what kind of fan you
no,
are.
No,
You're not a real fan.
No.
Real fans don't go against their teams. What are you talking about?
I'm a fan of. I'm a realist when it comes to stuff.
You said that you were a fan of Georgia and Nebraska.
Yeah, I'm a fan, but sometimes you got to say when is win.
I would never
enough
pick a team
is enough.
against Nebraska to win. When we play Ohio State, I'm taking Nebraska.
Okay, that's just you with no common sense.
It's common.
Yeah,
I'm hoping, wishing on the star.
Well, don't do that.
I'm wishing on the star.
Better be a big one.
It is.
Yeah.
You beat Ohio State. How big of a star is that? Oregon did it.
It's another planet.
Oregon did it. Oregon did it.
What do Oregon got that we don't have?
A lot.
Speed.
Oh. 93.7 the ticket. When we get back, Bob will give us the real game update. We just kind of had to have that out because there was some good games.
Yeah.
Terrell, stop calling me 6 times. When we're off work, don't call me, okay?
Oh, my God.
Stop calling.
You called me at 3:30 one time in the morning.
6 times over this weekend. Why? To tell the gloat. Oh, I won that game.
I went 3-8.
This guy.
I went 3-8.
Oh, you're terrible.
Yeah.
93.7. Oh, that's why you was calling.
Yeah.
93.7 the ticket. We'll be right back.
Attention students and anyone else looking for a great deal. Sun Valley Lanes and Games has the ultimate weeknight special. For just $15.95, enjoy unlimited bowling, lucky putt mini golf, and laser tag. Flash your college ID at check-in to receive $2 off your admission. It's the perfect way to unwind Sunday through Thursday nights. Check out sunvalleylanes.com for hours and availability. Sun Valley Lanes and Games, located at 321 Victory Lane.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today. Frost likely this morning. Otherwise, we'll see mostly sunny skies for today. With an afternoon high around 62. Tonight, mostly clear skies with a low around 37. And tomorrow, more frost in the morning and sunshine for the day. We'll see a high around 57. I'm meteorologist Kyle Clucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and we want to thank all of our customers for a great September. And now it's time for our annual Halloween sales event happening right now at Coppell. Get 0% financing at Coppell. You heard right, 0% financing on select new models. Also, huge discounts up to $11,500 are available. It's our annual Halloween sales event. Get $11,500 off or 0% financing at Coppell. So please stop on by or check us out online at CoppellCars.com. You'll be glad you did 0% with roof credit.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends. The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Lease a 2024 Ford F-150 for $437 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1004120, 437 per month, lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, 5,500 dual signing, no security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 9/30/2024. See dealer for details.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran, for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Anderson Ford, Tanner's Bar and Grill, Tavern 180, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Vinnie Kreekak of State Farm Insurance, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hello, Charlie Stone here, and joining me is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I was noticing on your website you have more than 150 new 2024 and 2025 Hondas in stock right now.
Yes, we do, Charlie. It's neat when you drive by and see all the cars on our lot, and we have most all models and all different colors available, and we even have more than hundreds on the way. We also have the all-new, all-electric 2024 Honda Prologue in stock right now. We have a few of them to choose from. Plus, qualified buyers get financing from just 1.9% APR.
How about your pre-owned selection?
I talk to a lot of my customers and friends, and they still think that we just sell brand new Hondas, but we sell all different models, make of pre-owned cars, and we have more than 100 to choose from right now.
Well, maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Got it. Hey, I just got to give a special shout out. You remember the little young drag racer, little strip guy I had here? My little young, my little keep rolling, Nolan. You remember that?
Yeah.
All right. So listen, Nolan is the oldest on the left. I'm gonna try to send you the picture so we can put it up. Nolan won the 10 and older age group for his 4th win this year. Ryan got first ever in the 9 and under group. So they both the Husker cars, drag cars. Shout out to those young guys for winning. Him and his brother both won this weekend. Shout out. Can't wait to get them back in here to talk about how they won that race. And they sent me a picture of their dragsters together like that. So it's pretty cool. See what happens when you get around champions?
Is that what it was?
It's infectious. It's infectious. Come on, Bach. Go ahead, Bach. Do you think while we got Terrell on the phone?
Well, we got to get a second here.
Oh, you need the music. See? That's what I'm saying. You're supposed to be ready, Bach.
I didn't know you did call it.
Well, he called the audible. And then I said when we come back, Bach will do his thing. I like that. Bach will do his thing. Bach will doodle thing.
All right, it's almost there. It's almost there.
All right, he's trying to get it together.
So this past week, we all made our picks. We all missed a few games. I'll start off there. All of us picked Ohio State. Oh, that was wrong. Oregon ended up winning that one. And also, none of us had faith in Arizona State. How dare us? Utah. Wow. They ended up beating Utah. So Arizona State's off. Good story in college football. Other than that, we go down the line. LSU did get the victory over Ole Miss, Rashawn, and I picked that one. BYU got the win. Penn State got the win. Texas got the win. Iowa State, Pitt, Kansas State, and Minnesota. And although a lot of those picks were made by you and myself, Rashawn, we both went 8-3 this week.
Don't call it the cut. No.
Terrell did not have such a good weekend. He only picked Texas, Pitt, Kansas State, and Minnesota out of the winners. He went 4-7 this week.
Sorry.
So as we look at the year's totals, I am in the lead at a 50-28 record. Terrell is now 46-32, and Rashawn, you're 3 games behind Terrell at 43-35.
One more week like that, I'll be right back in the driver's seat.
right.
That'll never happen again.
Yes, it will.
No.
You're not that good.
Whatever.
Not as good as you thought you were.
Oh, okay.
Mr. 9-1.
I knew what I was doing. But what was I doing? But I was going for every upset that it possibly was, and every team that I picked was in position to win this weekend, except the Iowa game.
Humbug. I don't want to hear it.
Everybody else was played great.
Bye, humbug. You guys watching the NFL games?
No. Not really into it yet.
I didn't watch too much NFL. There was some on.
So there's no reason for me to talk about it because then it'd just be me talking with myself.
Yeah.
I thought it was an interesting week of NFL football.
Oh, well.
There's some interesting matchups.
My Falcons won 4-2.
Dude, the Boise, that running back.
Yeah, Heisman to win. To lose.
Listen to me. Anytime you run the ball 30-plus times in a game and you do what he did, he's got to be the front runner.
He is.
No question.
Yeah, he is.
What's their record?
They 6-0.
No, they lost the one game.
They lost? They lost
to Oregon.
Oh, yeah. They lost to Oregon.
Interestingly enough, Dylan Gabriel has positioned himself now in the Heisman race. So if it does come down to those two, might go head-to-head.
Well, that run he had at the end of the game was phenomenal.
I think he's the front runner. I think it's his to lose, knowing that Travis Hunter might miss some games.
Travis Hunter's out.
Yeah, so I think it's his because if he goes for 2,000 now, I don't think anybody else has enough for him in college. Yeah, he's on pace. He's on pace for more than that.
Yeah, give it to him.
So he's at 1,200 yards right now.
Amazing,
1,200 yards.
And then I like the running back from Iowa too. Not for the Heisman, but I like him as far as what he does. It for his team. See, you can't tell me that one running back can't carry the ball 20 to 30 times. They can. They're showing you that they can carry the ball that many times. So those are some of the things that we have to look at and say, okay, we got to get those things fixed, or somebody in that room has to take the bull by the horns and say, this is my job now. Guys, other guys, sit down. You spell me. But until we get that done, it's going to be tough. Indiana's going to be a tough game, man. It is.
Most of these games I've seen this weekend, the only difference I see is that their offense plays at everybody offense I've seen that plays at a fast rate. Like the speed of their game looks different from the speed of Nebraska game. Like, not saying it's not a bad thing, but it's looked like I don't know what gear those teams are in, but it looked like they're in another gear when they run their offense. Especially Oregon. That game was up there.
That was a high game.
Even though Ohio State got burnt for so many yards, that they team speed is different from other team speed.
Listen, the next 5 games, what kind of offenses they have?
Spread.
All high power what? Offenses.
Yeah. The spread went up.
Indiana.
It went from 3.5 to what, Bob?
6.5 now.
6.5 now.
Say again?
It went from 3.5 to 6.5 now.
Over the weekend.
I'm trying to tell you now. I tried to tell you now. And that don't mean anything more than it means Nebraska has to go on the road and prove that they can get a win over a ranked opponent. They have to prove that. We haven't proven that yet.
That scares me.
Well, it scares me too. But what scares me is that you got Indiana on the road. You got Ohio State on the road. Back to back. How we play against Indiana, if we can find a way to beat Indiana, I think it sets us up for a great matchup against Ohio State to maybe do the unthinkable. Maybe if you beat Indiana, you can beat Ohio State. If we beat Indiana, we can beat Ohio State. If we beat Ohio State, we can beat anybody.
By the way,
wishful thinking.
By the way, part of the reason that spread might have went up is because Nebraska's opponents the teams they beat struggled this weekend. And so maybe that's part of the reason why that went up. If you look at the predictions now, it just went over the 50%, just went over. Wisconsin now favored against Nebraska. So now Nebraska's dogs in 5 of the last 6 games.
It might be dogs in 6 of the, well, no,
UCLA is going to be,
UCLA is going to be kind of even. But I just told you. So technically speaking, we can go bowling, right? Let's just say we get USC done or UCLA done. You go 6-6 and go bowling, and it'd be a disaster of a season. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Would you agree, Bob? Is that a disaster of the season? If the only other team we win moving forward is UCLA, then what?
I don't know if I'd say disaster, but it's not what you obviously think right now.
To me, it's a disaster because I look at it. Nebraska football team is better. We should be undefeated right now. So put everything together. Hopefully we got the special teams fixed. And we can put a game together where collectively all 3 facets of the game play together. Because that's what it's going to take to beat Indiana. Can we do it? Absolutely. Will we do it? That depends on who shows up. You can't on game. It's an early game. With an early game, you got to get up 6 o'clock, get the blood moving, get everything, get some breakfast in you, because the game is going to come like this. It's in and out. Big noon game, right? Everybody's watching. The last thing you need to go is to go out there on national TV and lay an egg.
What, 11 o'clock for us?
Oh, that's right. They're an hour ahead. Huh?
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just saying.
What do you mean 11 o'clock for us? They're an hour ahead in Indiana?
Big noon. Big noon comes on at 11.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
That's big news for
downtown
down
Lincoln.
For down south.
I didn't know that.
You know, when time goes ahead an hour, that's why we play at 11.
Whatever.
Sorry for
whatever,
you, sir.
I'm just saying. I get it. Okay, it's 11 o'clock game. It's an early kick. Dang, what time we on?
11.
No. What time are we on the air?
Probably
8?
7:30.
Yeah.
Bach, you off this weekend?
I get Saturdays off, yeah.
Lucky you.
Well, I work every other day, so that's why.
Oh, good job. That's why they pay you the big bucks, Bach.
Something like that.
Big
yeah.
bucks, no whammies.
Who needs this win more?
Nebraska. It's sold out.
How big is their stadium, Bob?
Double check. I think there's like 50 something.
It's not that big, but it will be red, so they should be at home with the red. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think their crowds takes it over.
What do you mean? But it's still red and white.
I know that.
It is Memorial Stadium, by the way.
Yeah, Memorial Stadium.
Yeah.
Wonder why all these stadiums are called Memorial Stadium.
52,600.
Ooh, that's a Colorado-ish.
Well, and it's going to be packed and it's going to be loud.
Nicknamed The Rock. We're playing at The Rock.
They're playing at The Rock?
Yep.
I'm excited. I think we got an opportunity to do something that we haven't done. Just outside of the top 25 in one AP poll. Coaches poll gave us 25, right? So we're a ranked opponent versus a ranked opponent again. We got another opportunity to fix the 2-19. Is that what it is?
Can't be ranked in one and not ranked in the other one. And say
yes, you
ranked.
can.
No, you're not.
That's what it says, right?
Am
I right or wrong?
They're ranked in the coaches poll 25th.
The coaches mean more than the AP.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. The
AP
coaches rank.
The AP is the better one.
What? The writers mean you're gonna give the writers
Associate
more weight.
Press.
You're gonna give that's the writer, sir. You're gonna give the press, the media more weight than the coaches?
The AP is more prominent than the.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
Rashawn.
it's not.
Okay.
Let me tell you why. Here's why. Here, I'm gonna make the argument right now. When we won in 1997, which one did we win?
Y'all won the coaches.
You dang right. So that was the main one. The coaches. That's what makes us the champions. That's why you don't even think when you think 97 championships, you don't think Michigan. You think Nebraska.
Well, just because
right,
I went
Bob?
here. That's because I went here.
Not you, everybody.
Well, for what it's worth, the AP has been around longer, so maybe that's why people think of it that way. The coaches poll is around since 1950. The AP poll is like 36.
Yeah. The AP poll is because those are the guys. The fans were the media is the fans.
But no, that was back when obviously you couldn't turn on the channel and watch every game. I mean, you had the writers meant a little bit more in 1936 than they do now, when everybody can see it.
See.
But either way,
then you had radio too. The radio call. You didn't have a TV call back then.
The Associate Press. The first one out. They got the first poll ever.
No, well, then why did they put the coaches press in there? Why do you think they called the coaches in there?
The coaches poll.
Why do you think they put the coaches in there? Because they knew at a certain point that the coaches' weight would carry a lot more than AP at that point. Once things change, right? We're in the day of NIL. Who thought 30 years ago when we were playing football that they would be getting hundreds of thousands of dollars to play? Millions of dollars to play college football. Did you ever think that?
Rashawn,
did you ever think that? Yes or no?
This is not a debate.
30 years ago, did you ever think that in college football you'd be able to get $1 million? Did you ever think that? Seriously? No, you didn't.
Someday.
No, you didn't. You didn't do it, Terrell.
Yeah.
You didn't think that way. You never thought that
the coaches posed.
You never thought that they would take away the ACT and the SAT to get it.
When you ask Siri,
you never thought
your phone.
You never thought that.
Ask your phone. Who's the 1997 champion?
Ask your phone, because I don't know if my Leroy don't work on my phone no more. Let's try it. You said ask him and see who is.
Hey Siri or whatever it is.
Hey Clarence. Hey Siri. See, it don't work. Do yours. Mine don't work. I don't know why. I got it. Bot, can you fix my Siri?
Siri,
Somebody's
who are the
yelling at them.
1997
That's mine.
champions in football? Oh, that's Denver. That's
college
Denver.
football. Good.
Hey Siri, who won the college championship in 1997?
The University of Michigan Wolverines won the NCAA.
There it is. That's what Siri tells. That's what AI is going to tell the future.
Oh my God!
That you're a 2-time national champion.
We need to. Hey, who do we call? We got to. That's you got to fact check that.
Wikipedia.
That ain't Wikipedia. That's Siri. 93.7 the ticket. We'll be right back after we fact check this.
Hi, this is State Senator Carolyn Bozin. As a state senator, wife, and mom, I believe Nebraska is a great place to work and raise a family. My husband Reggie and I are local family business owners and proud to be involved in our community. Property tax relief is important to every family. Last year, I voted for the largest property tax relief package in Nebraska history, and I will continue to advocate for property tax relief. Vote Carolyn Bozin on November 5th, paid for by Bozin for Legislature.
NEBCO is hiring CDL drivers for ready-mixed concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEBCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEBCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Davis Plumbing is a locally owned company specializing in a wide range of plumbing services for both commercial and residential customers. Davis Plumbing has been in business for over 15 years and has a team of experienced plumbers ready to help you with any project, big or small. Customer satisfaction and peace of mind is their number one priority. So for any commercial or residential project, give Davis Plumbing a call today at 402-525-6922. Davis Plumbing, locally owned and operated for over 15 years.
Explain to me again why we're sleeping on the ground.
Because we're thramping, thrift camping. It's saving us money and getting us closer to nature.
But we don't need to thramp. I just combined our home and auto insurance with our State Farm agent, so we have a rate that fits our budget.
All right. Do you think our agent can bring us an air mattress?
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krekak, at 402-474-1173.
Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Lease a 2024 Ford F-150 for $437 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1004120, $437 per month, lease for 36 months with approved credit, $7,500 per year, $5,500 due with signing, no security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 9/30/2024. See dealer for details.
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store.
You have a big investment in your farming operation. Let Landmark Implement help you get the most out of your equipment by investing in pre-season service inspections. Let our John Deere trained and certified technicians provide you with a complete list of repairs that will help your equipment perform better and deliver maximum performance. At Landmark, buy 3 equipment service inspections and get the 4th free. Contact your local Landmark service manager for details and experience the Landmark difference.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Couple Chevrolet GMC, and we want to thank all of our customers for a great September. And now it's time for our annual Halloween sales event happening right now at Koppel. Get 0% financing at Koppel. You heard right, 0% financing on select new models. Also, huge discounts up to $11,500 are available. It's our annual Halloween sales event. Get $11,500 off or 0% financing at Koppel. So please stop on by or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did 0% with roof credit.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions. Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
1, 2 to the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we come again, trying to hurry up and shine. It's the black shirt, together with Mr. Bob, coming through with the hip hop, freestyle. Oh my! Let me stop. I am not a rapper, but you know what though? It's up for the rappers, so we might have a whole new breed of rappers. Positive stuff. What you know about this right here, y'all? What y'all know about this? The dirt is still left on.
Sweet potato. That's a big old sweet
Big
potato.
one.
That's one pie right there.
Out of my garden right there, boy. That's out of the garden. I got bags. You guys don't eat. I know you don't eat healthy. It's okay. See that?
That's
Man.
sweet potato too?
Straight, yeah, I dug them straight out of my garden. Here, I'm going to give you another one.
Hey, you got dirt on the table.
You can clean it up tonight.
No, I don't clean tonight.
When you clean in the morning?
Already.
Are you on another one? Bam. Look at that. This is good meat.
I know. I love sweet potato.
Do you really?
I went and bought a sweet potato pie yesterday.
What? You bought a Becky's Patty LaBelle?
Yeah, Patty LaBelle.
Boy,
what you talking
you
about,
know what's
boy?
in that Patty LaBelle pie?
I don't even care.
You don't?
The show don't. It
Why?
tastes good, man.
Do you understand?
Look, I-
what's in that Patty LaBelle pie, sir?
Look.
That ain't even Patty LaBelle's pie.
Okay.
She's put her name on it.
Okay.
Did you know that?
Hey, look, it's okay.
Are they made with real sweet potatoes?
Hey, it tastes like sweet potato.
Or how do they keep it preserved that long?
What you mean?
How do they keep the Patty LaBelle pies preserved? Like, don't you go get them from Walmart? They're in the freezer? Where are they at? They're not in the freezer.
No.
How long do you think the shelf life is?
I don't know. I don't know.
I heard it was a long time.
You would never change my mind because I love them. Never.
You never had our sweet potato pie.
Yeah, I had your sweet potato
It's
pie.
better than Patty LaBelle.
Well,
Right?
Yeah, every sweet potato
Okay.
pie different.
Yeah, but that's that. Anyway, we're not gonna argue sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
I just don't want to do it.
Yeah. Please don't.
I'm gonna bring you a piece of sweet potato pie.
No, don't bring me a piece.
Is that what you're gonna do with those? Make them into pie?
Yeah, oh yeah. I got about 200 pounds. Like
I don't want a piece. I want a whole pie.
Okay, it's gonna cost you $30.
$30. That's all right.
Those are handmade pies.
I'd rather go to Walmart and get a Patty LaBelle for $7.48.
That's how much Patty
I
LaBelle's
would
are?
not pay $30 for that. As long as they make.
How about 20?
Nope.
Yep.
I can get 3 for 20.
No, it's gonna cost you a little more. You
That's
get 2
okay.
for
I'd
20.
rather get three for $24 than rather have one pie for $30. Okay.
Bach, what else is going on, Bach? I gotta stop this conversation right now. What else is going on, Bach, in the world of Nebraska football or in sports in general?
Well, what did you guys think? I did want to get your opinion on this. We talked about Oregon and Ohio State. Do you think that they intentionally did the illegal substitution? If you didn't see it, the Ducks were in the lead. It was 3rd and 25. There's only a few seconds left in the game, about 10 seconds left. And they put 12 men on the field. And so the third down play would have to be replayed, and the Ducks were penalized 5 yards, but it didn't hurt the Ducks too much. It took 4 seconds out of the 10 seconds left. And then, of course, Ohio State ended up having to slide. Well, they didn't have to, but their quarterback ended up sliding. Will Howard.
He wouldn't have scored anyway.
He wouldn't have scored, but the idea was to at least try to get a field goal attempt off.
How?
But the
time ran out.
They would have had the timeout with 1 second left. The question, though, is did Dan Lanning purposely put 12 men on the field to exploit the rule that the time would still run off?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
He was fired up after that. Maybe it was just for the win, but
no, it was a smart play on his call. That was a great call. Go out there and do 12, man. More seconds go off the clock. That was great.
This was after a timeout, by the way. That's why people are speculating.
Of course they did that. What?
Nothing.
You think they did it on accident?
Oh, no. I'm thinking about something else.
What are you thinking about?
Still.
What are you thinking about? Come on with it.
The young man. I want to have this conversation with Bach. I don't want to have
you
it
want to
with
have it with me? Okay,
no,
good. I'll be quiet.
Now, Bach, the spitting incident.
Oh, the spitting incident, yes.
How bad was that? And do he deserve to miss more games?
I think it's despicable to spit on another human
Lucky
being.
this guy had a shield. Lucky this guy had a shield on his face. You know, that was the good part of it.
Yeah.
That he had a shield.
What happened?
The guy from Oregon, the receiver.
Yeah, receiver.
Spit in the guy's face from Ohio State. Got kicked out the game.
He should have.
Early.
Got kicked out the game early.
Yeah.
Former transfer from Alabama.
Why did he do that? That's not.
They was
disgusting.
they was yapping and couldn't. They was just yapping
Hey,
at
you
each
don't
other.
spit on the
back
guy.
and forth.
You don't spit on the guy. It's not right.
Yeah.
That's
It's just not
disrespectful.
right.
That's disrespectful. You don't do that. Why did you want to have that conversation with me? I would never do that. I would never do that. Again. I said again.
Yeah,
I would never do that. It's not right.
Yeah. I was going to ask you about that. I was going to say probably from one spitter to another spitter.
Oh.
But I just want to.
Hey man, watch your mouth.
Okay.
Was that the Baylor game you said?
No, come on, guys. Listen, guys.
It was years ago.
27 years ago,
Yeah.
guys. Don't hold that against me. Now. I was a young whippersnapper that, I don't even, those are the sneaky stories that I never tell people that happen that I'm not proud of those. I'm not proud of those moments, but I come and I get open about those moments so you know that the captain's had his moments too.
Redemption arc, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have my shoes.
Do you think he's going to miss more games, Bob?
No, I mean, I get throwing him out. I wouldn't suspend anybody more than a game for spitting.
You wouldn't?
No.
I don't know. What's the difference between spitting and punching? In this climate.
Well, I mean,
saliva.
You don't really see anybody really get
DNA?
suspended even for fighting for another game.
That's true. If they get kicked out, though.
Yeah,
Don't
the
you gotta sit out?
targeting is what it is.
Even if you
Targeting
get
sets them
kicked out, don't you have to sit out regardless if you get kicked out of a game? Don't you have to sit out the first half of the next game?
It might be true. I don't know because you
thought
really
that's how it
only see
went.
with targeting.
I thought that's how it went now. All right, keep going. I can't believe you didn't want to have me a part of that conversation. You had that was the great lob ball.
Yeah.
Glad you held that one.
Yeah.
From one spitter to
yeah.
another. Go ahead, Bob.
How about this? Minnesota beat UCLA 21-17. So PJ Fleck keeps rowing the boat. But maybe just kind of interestingly enough, and I want to see how long it takes on some of these other teams, Minnesota now beat both LA teams in the Big Ten within 2 weeks. How long do you think it'll take Nebraska to beat both LA teams in the Big Ten?
Might happen this year.
Hopefully.
It might.
It might.
We hope.
We hope.
But I told y'all, UCLA is better. Who's better right now? Who would you take? Minnesota or Nebraska?
Nebraska.
Now you cooking with grease. You just taking you ain't thinking about it. You just pick.
I think it'd be a heck of a game.
I do too. 50-50 ball.
Yeah.
You don't know.
We'll beat Minnesota.
You think so?
Yeah.
The same Minnesota that beat who did they beat the week
USC
before?
just beat USC.
Yeah.
That same team?
Yeah.
Really? What's the word that Nick uses all the time. Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I don't know. I'm talking about who's playing high football right now. Now,
Do you think? What about Washington? Would Nebraska beat Washington?
yes.
21-17.
Minnesota.
After watching them against Wisconsin, against Iowa this weekend, we'll beat them.
Mm-mm. There's no gimme games moving forward, guys. Any game moving forward, I'm talking about us.
Yeah.
Even though I look at UCLA, y'all look at UCLA as a gimme. I don't. Every game that we play.
Well, it depends how the season going. Like right now, if you say this, if you ask me 3 weeks from now or 4 weeks from now, and we're in a 4-game slump, I probably would go with UCLA. But we're not. We're 5-1, and I expect Nebraska to beat UCLA.
Wow,
now, if you ask me this 3 weeks from now, we're 5-4. I might say, it's a different story then. Because now you're fighting for a bowl win or a bowl game in the livelihood of the state of Nebraska.
Well, UCLA, for what it's worth, is 1-5. They've lost 5 straight. Their only one win was a 3-point win over Hawaii to start the year, and they lost to Nebraska's upcoming opponent, Indiana, 42-13.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll see. I don't think they're necessarily a pushover either. It took Minnesota. Had to battle them. Penn State, even though they won by 16.
Same Minnesota team that beat USC.
Yeah,
it's the same Minnesota team that beat USC.
Yeah, but you talk about a USC team who just almost beat the number 4 team in the nation. Should have beat them.
UCLA, by the way, has had their leading rusher in any time this season, and Nebraska hasn't had a rusher over 100 yards, so keep that in mind. But UCLA's leading rusher for any one game was 53 yards.
That's the same as Nebraska's. 77. What he had?
Yeah, something like that. 74.
Yeah, you talk about a team like USC, they probably the best 3-loss team in the nation.
I'd agree with that.
I'd
agree with that.
They lost some tough games. They got to learn how to finish games, and that's their only problem. They got a great team. They're 3-3, but at this they almost beat a USC.
They lost 3
Penn
games,
State.
Terrell. They're not
So
that
what?
great.
You still got teams ranked in the top 25 with 2 losses.
They lost 3 games though. Are they great?
I didn't say great. They said they're good. They're a good 3-3 team.
I'll give you that.
Okay, go
The
out
best
there.
3-3 team.
Go out there in November and go out there slipping and see what they do. Go out there and thinking you're gonna win by just flying out to Cali.
I think we should go to that game.
Yeah, you
Are we
pay
gonna
for
go?
the tickets. You the businessman.
Huh?
Yeah, you sell cars.
93.7 the ticket gonna pay for the ticket.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
whatever. Just get us out there.
You get us out of here.
Yeah, 93.7 the ticket. The fastest 2 hours in radio. We're on 1040 O Street, the Captain Show.
Yeah.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Are you a skilled mechanic looking for your next big opportunity? Constructors is hiring. We're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. We offer competitive wages, great benefits, brand new service trucks, OEM-level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for our shop and multiple field technicians. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at constructorslincoln.com.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Travis with Midwest Bank, now with 2 branches conveniently serving Lincoln and 8 other locations across Nebraska. We're here to help you with any of your needs. From opening a checking account to buying a home or financing your business, our staff is here for you. Stop in and you might see Shin Daddy himself. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank, member FDIC.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Early break. Anthony in the mailbag says, good morning, guys. Question for the mailbag. If you were trapped in a 10 foot by 10 foot concrete room with one animal, what is the largest animal you could kill with nothing but your bare hands?
I'd like to think I could whip an ostrich.
Get hold of his neck. He's going to whip him around. He's going to whip him around.
Early break from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
What a day. I could sure use an afternoon pick-me-up. Hold up. The new 93.7 The Ticket location has a milk, coffee, and tea inside? Oh, yeah. This is a game changer.
Need an afternoon pick-me-up? How about a coffee or smoothie on your way to work? Stop by the Ticket Mill location on 1040 O Street to get your go-to drink or try out our new game day drinks exclusive to the Ticket Mill location. We know it'll make your day a million times better.
You have a big investment in your farming operation. Let Landmark Implement help you get the most out of your equipment by investing in pre-season service inspections. Let our John Deere trained and certified technicians provide you with a complete list of repairs that will help your equipment perform better and deliver maximum performance. At Landmark, buy 3 equipment service inspections and get the 4th free. Contact your local Landmark service manager for details and experience the Landmark difference.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the Ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
3-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
I got a bunch all alone is Vershawn Jackson. And Vershawn, he'll get it to the 24-yard line.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer
Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. number 43.
And Jake Bockoven. Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
The Ticket. I'm the captain. I'm with
The Black Shirt.
and
Bach Power by
Bauer.
Infrastructure.
Underground.
Barrett.
Excavating.
Fast 2
baby.
hours in radio.
Yeah.
Hour number 2.
Yeah. Shagalicious.
You said you got something to talk.
Oh yeah,
Go
man.
ahead.
Look, now when we talk about the what's the running back name from Boise State?
Ashton Genty.
Aston Genty. Now we're gonna look at the last 3 Heisman winners from 2015, 2009, and 2005. Reggie Bush at this point had 761 yards rushing, 9 TDs on 86 carries. Mark Ingram, 2009, had 659 yards, 7 TDs, and 111 carries. Derrick Henry, 2015 winner, 665 yards rushing, 10 TDs on 120 yards rushing. These are the past 3 running back winners. So this guy right now, he has 1,248 yards, 17 touchdowns.
Wow.
126 carries. Now, it's his to lose.
That's crazy. 17 touchdowns at this point. Or
17.
16. Yeah.
17.
17.
Who have they played?
It doesn't matter. It's
It
just
matters.
what he's doing.
I'm not
At
saying it's not amazing, but who have they played, though? I just want to know.
So they
Okay.
played Georgia Southern, Oregon, Portland State, Washington State, Utah State, and Hawaii.
Okay, so besides Oregon, what did he do against Oregon?
25 carries, 192 yards, 3 touchdowns.
He the truth. I'm just saying.
And this last week was his 3rd out of 6 200-plus yard game.
Y'all act like when Doug Flutie won. Did he win the Heisman? Doug Flutie won the Heisman?
I believe so.
Did he have great numbers?
Yeah.
Or was he on a great team, or they just beat
Doug Flutie was,
or they just beat Notre Dame?
Well, Barry Sanders. I get it. It's for the best player. I get it.
Don't never say that you have to be on an undefeated team to win
You
the
don't.
Heisman.
You do not.
So
I agree. You do not.
If the way this young man is going, if he rushes for 2,200 yards, even 2,000, he can get 1978. I'll give it to him.
Well, I think he's going to have to get closer to like 25. Get
I don't
his
think he has
bearings
to go to 25 to win it. I think he go over 2,000, he gets it.
right.
That's how, because if you want to go by wins, everybody else losing.
If he keeps up what he's doing, I think he wins it, hands down.
Yeah.
You have to give it to a guy that's doing this, consistently doing these numbers.
Yeah.
You know, he it's not like he dropped off. That's why I asked you, what did he do against Oregon? Well, 190 something yards against Oregon, you got to take your hat off to that.
And he didn't even play the last game past halftime. You know, and he had about 130 something yards, 165. You know, his coach is not trying to make him break it. I mean, he set out a whole half.
Yeah, I know, but
he's doing this while in action.
So what are you saying, Todd? Are you saying that he's your front runner?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Anybody on the text line believes something opposite of that? Bob, is he your front runner?
I think he's pretty much the front runner. Yeah.
Yeah, he's mine too.
For context here, a little bit, Melvin Gordon rushed for 2,587 yards in 2014 and didn't win the Heisman. So
what?
It is
Robbery.
Say that again.
Robbery.
Melvin Gordon ran for 2,587 yards in 2014.
Who won it that year?
Marcus Mariota did, and he had a heck of a year too. But and remember that was also the time he ran a lot of those yards against Nebraska. So it is possible to get that many yards and then Barry Sanders is the number everybody's saying to look to break. By the way, Melvin did that in 14 games. Barry in 11 games ran for 2,628
and won it.
Okay.
Just making sure.
So that's why I think, if you get to 23-24, I don't think that's necessarily doing it at a Boise State. I think you've got to pretty much beat Barry Sanders' record.
Who do they have? Who is on their remaining schedule?
UNLV.
Yeah.
Which UNLV don't have a defense, but go ahead. Who else?
That's pretty much their big game.
That's it?
And look up what else they have. Maybe San Diego State.
I think he'll win it. I think he'll win it. I think he'll be close because and I think he might be Barry Sanders' record. He's on pace to do it, right?
He is. So UNLV, they have a bye week this upcoming week. Then they have UNLV the following Friday, play another Friday game a week from then at San Diego State. And then they have Nevada, San Jose State, Wyoming, and Oregon State.
Oregon State will be the toughest game. It won't. But I don't know. Even Oregon State, I don't think they can stop that kid.
Oregon State just lost to Nevada, by the way, 42-37.
Again, I don't think they can. Oh, my bad. Nevada. So what? UNLV is going to be the toughest.
UNLV
game?
is probably their toughest game yet.
He should break Barry Sanders' record then, based on the teams that they have left and those teams not being very good on defense. The record should be smashed. But we'll see.
And Boise State's moving up the rankings. They're up to number 15 overall, so that can kind of help. They're going to make have a heck of an argument for that group of 5 to get to the playoffs.
I think they make it.
So they're probably the favorite right now of the group of 5. Also, it should be considered now Ashton Genty, who is moving up Heisman rankings, now also moving up NFL draft boards. There's an expectation now he could be a top 10 pick.
Wow. That's
a running
high,
back.
Exactly, as a running back. That's saying something.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see. I think you still got a lot of season left, even though it's the halfway point. This is the most important part of anyone's season, whether you're 0-6 or 6-0, because you got to figure out a way to go undefeated for the second half of the season in order to put yourself in position to get into that playoff. What else you got, Bach? You ain't stomping me today.
Are you guys?
Monday.
Obviously, this is the first year, and and Terrell was kind of talking with myself, before the show, and saying Ole Miss is now eliminated probably from contention.
They're out of there.
They're out. They lost 29-26 to LSU. However, they still have only 2 losses. I think that we'll probably see a 3-loss team in.
No.
They're going to have to make. They're going to have to go on a run here. But are you guys enjoying this? The 12-team playoff. The fact that you're kind of looking down the line and trying to project 2 or 3 lost teams.
Well, I can tell you this right here, Bach. Michigan, they're out of there. 4-2, they're out of there. Who else out of there? Who did I say earlier? Ole Miss. They're out of there. Ole Miss has to go. They have to go undefeated the rest of the season. And play
Michigan too.
Yeah, Michigan to be that 10-2. So I don't see that happening, and I don't see Ole Miss doing that again.
I think a 10-2 team will get in. I don't think a 3-loss team will get in.
No, if a 10-2 team gets in, it'll be Alabama or Georgia. It won't be Ole Miss.
Well, there's
Georgia lost
2.
Georgia already lost 1 game. They play Texas.
Lost 2,
they play Texas this weekend.
You take it. Oh, I forgot. You already given them a loss on that. Huh?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Ohio State
be there in the end.
No, I'm just
no.
You gotta look at how
you
things
can't
go.
be a fair weather. Georgia's your team, right?
They're my number 2 team.
Who's number 1?
Nebraska. Will always be.
So then, how are you going to your number 8 team and telling you Texas? You're gonna pick Texas over Georgia?
I mean, I'm just saying. I know football, and that they're the hottest team in the nation right now. So that common sense should tell you who to go with.
I mean, his number 1 team is Nebraska. Would you pick Nebraska or Texas?
If they play.
Yeah, all right, if they play.
No, I pick Texas.
There you go. Rashawn.
You should know.
Rashawn.
My bad.
How about yourself? Texas? Number 1 Texas against Nebraska. Who wins?
I'm still picking Nebraska.
There you go.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. I don't ever listen to me.
Let's bet.
I never pick against Nebraska.
Let's bet.
I'm not betting anything.
Oh, okay.
Why would I just be giving?
Sometimes you got to say, okay.
I'm never doing it.
We're not that good. I'm gonna mark this up.
Even though I feel that way in certain situations, I'm never going. You will never hear me go against Nebraska live.
Now, here's the thing I will tell you about this week game. First of all, Nebraska has to show up. You're just not going to beat nobody by running on the field and busting through the tunnel. Offense is going to have to score at least 35 points to help. I mean, you got to
35.
You got to at least score 35
That's a lot of points.
I mean, that's a lot of points.
Wait.
That's not a lot of points. That's the average.
Listen to me, Bach. What is Indiana giving up in their 5 or 6 game wins? Yes.
How many points?
Yes.
I don't have it right in front of me.
You said 35 points.
Their defense.
Just you can give me the scores and that tells the story.
14.8 points per game.
You gonna score 35 points on 14.8.
Well, first of all, if you look at the schedule, who they played, hey,
here we go.
You should be able to score. I mean,
how? Who scored on them? Which team has scored on Indiana? Who?
Bach.
Who? Ask him. Go ahead.
Bach.
Go ahead.
Give him here.
Go
All
ahead.
right, we get to the scores.
Go ahead. I'm telling you right now, we're gonna have to knock sparks out of Indiana to win this game. And I don't think 35. I think 35 points is too much.
Them look better than they are because they're really not. Only advantage they probably have is they're playing at home.
Okay,
that's it.
You're gonna eat them words.
Okay,
they're the best team we played all year. I guarantee that they'll be better than Colorado. They'll beat Colorado.
I doubt it.
You are
Colorado's better than what we thought they are. I mean, you could say they
just lost to K-State.
They had K-State beat. They lost 4 starters.
Yeah,
it's still
part of the game.
Still was in the game.
It's part of the game.
So Indiana's given up 7 to FIU. Western Illinois scored 3. UCLA scored 13. Charlotte scored 14. Last 2 weeks, though, Maryland scored 28 and Northwestern scored 24. Still not 35, but those aren't very good.
You need to score at least 28, 30 points to win this game.
Yeah, I agree. Now that you say it like that, that's why I wanted to hear the scores.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to. I think you score 28, you can win.
Yeah,
Defense is gonna have to keep it to 21.
Well, you have to. Or either 14,
28, 21,
28, 14.
By the way, there is talk about Indiana being a dark horse playoff team.
Yeah.
After Nebraska, what do you guys think of their schedule here? Washington at home.
Weak. I've seen it.
At Michigan State. Michigan at home.
That'd be a good game.
That could be a good game.
Might be their only loss.
At Ohio State. That'd be tough.
Ooh.
And then Purdue at home.
Yeah, well.
If they get past Nebraska, they could, there's still work to do. We could conceivably see.
They might backdoor their way into the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I doubt it, but they could.
Long horse.
Because you know what we're going to say?
Long dark horse.
They're Indiana.
Yeah.
They're exactly who we thought. I'm waiting for this game because I like Indiana, but I'm waiting for me to be like, that's Indiana. That's Indiana football.
Well, no, because it's new coach. Don't know how many players he got out of the transfer portal. Don't know where, he came from, James Madison, which was undefeated last year, but couldn't play in the playoffs. I think they was undefeated last 2 years when they boxed. So
I know last year that was the team that was undefeated last year.
Yeah, they couldn't get it. They couldn't go to a bowl game because they was just joining the conference. Now he goes to Indiana, new identity, has the team playing his kind of football. This is a new team. This ain't the same Indiana. We say it because of the name, but it's not the same Indiana.
Well, anyway, I can't wait till Saturday to get here because this for me is a marker game. This is who are we as a football team?
Is this on what channel? This is on?
I believe Fox. Yeah, Big Noon. So Fox.
It's on Fox. It's a Big Noon. I thought you knew about Big Noon.
I thought Big Noon was somewhere else.
No.
Oh, okay.
Fox. Big Noon.
Well, there'll be a lot of good games on this Saturday too. So
here's the question: who has the edge at quarterback? Nebraska's hoping probably their equalizer could be Dylan Arella, but Curtis Rourke.
You got to go with the hot guy.
One has been the MAC. I mean, he's been the MAC Player of the Year before transferring over, but now has 14 touchdowns, 2 interceptions on almost 74% completion rate.
Did he come with him?
1,800 yards.
See,
he came with him.
No, he's from Ohio.
But I think the X factor right now that we think about this is this: you get Tommy Hill back. Hopefully, he's at the top of the food chain as far as he's healthy. Okay, you really have a defensive backfield with having the emergence of Sierra Wright, Tommy Hill. You put your best guys in. Malcolm,
You put what's his name? Deuce. Help me out. He was playing corner.
Oh, yeah, Buford.
Put Buford in along with Deuce, and I'm telling you that defensive backfield looks a little bit different. It looks a little different. A little bit. I think they got better if they get Tommy Hill back. If we get him back and he's playing where he needs to be playing, like he was playing, last year, maybe the first Colorado game, I think that'll probably change the complexity of the game. You don't get Tommy Hill back, it's going to be a little bit different. Indiana has some good receivers across the board. They got 5-6 receivers. I mean, he threw the ball. Their offense is similar to ours. Here's the difference. They got big play potential all over the place. So you better hit them. You better win the turnover battle. You better win the penalty game. And you better win special teams if you want to beat Indiana. I don't know why you're looking at me like that. I'm trying to give you the reason to do it.
I love it because this is the time of year when these so-called 6-0 teams, now that they're in league play, you get to see what they're about.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a challenge for Indiana because they might not be that team that they say they are.
Well, they're Indiana.
They might not. I mean,
when's the last time Indiana won a championship? I'm listening.
I don't know.
Going to take Bach a while to figure that out.
I'll figure out basketball before I say football.
Well, we talking football.
Bob Knight, 19.
I'm telling you, he's got those boys in Indiana playing inspired football. And all I'm saying is when you have a team that's playing inspired football, you got to match their intensity.
Yeah,
don't match their intensity.
They remind me.
In trouble.
They remind me of a K-State back in the days. They always gonna take that one L.
Think this is it?
Yeah, this is.
If they take the L now, though, but if Indiana loses now, they're on a different trajectory.
Yeah.
If we win, that sets the stage, I think, for us to be in a great, exciting Ohio State game that can go either way. I know you don't believe it, but Ohio State lost.
They lost to another great team.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you act like they lost to the number 22 team in the nation. They lost to the number 4 team.
All right.
Why you think they didn't drop far?
I'm wishful thinking. What did they drop to?
5.
Oh, wow.
Indiana, by the way, has never won a national title. They have
they're
2
4.
conference titles, 1945 and 1967. They also have the most losses of any Division I football program, the third most or worst winning percentage of any Division I team, and no coach in the last 60 years has left with a winning record.
Oh my gosh! Well, this coach is already starting off good.
He's going to break the trend.
He's going. I think he's broke the trend, and I think Indiana is a good football team. I really do. I really think that they are top 5 in the Big Ten.
Yeah, it'd be like
say what you want.
It'd be like Kansas when we played them in 1995.
Who's the best team in the Big Ten?
Right now?
No, next week.
Oregon.
Then who?
Penn State.
Ohio State.
Ohio State. Penn State.
They're
Penn
undefeated.
State's undefeated. Ohio State, I would argue,
they're
is better.
undefeated though, Bob.
So you go Penn State.
Yep.
Then who?
Ohio State.
Then who?
Indiana.
Ooh. Then who?
Nebraska.
5?
Yep.
I like it. 93.7 the ticket. We'll end on that note. Positivity coming from the black shirts. We'll be right back.
When your home fills up with family, Allo Fiber makes sure that space is a happy place for everyone. Allo Fiber experts install it all, and full service means step-by-step support, guiding you through everything so you can stay connected to what matters, and the family can always feel at home. Put the game on, and don't worry about your Wi-Fi calling a timeout. Better TV and internet service is one connection away. Call Allo at 866-481-2556 or visit allofiber.com.
Be sure to check out the top-selling Recomp. Recomp helps build lean muscle and strength while decreasing body fat. Recomp is ideal for men and women of all ages trying to look their best. Recomp can only be found in Nutrition Authority. For info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Travis with Midwest Bank, now with 2 branches conveniently serving Lincoln and 8 other locations across Nebraska. We're here to help you with any of your needs. From opening a checking account to buying a home or financing your business, our staff is here for you. Stop in and you might see Shin Daddy himself. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank, member FDIC.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran, for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Anderson Ford, Tanner's Bar and Grill, Tavern 180, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Vinnie Krekak of State Farm Insurance, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather, sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
The Lincoln forecast for today, frost likely this morning. Otherwise, we'll see mostly sunny skies for today. An afternoon high around 62. Tonight, mostly clear skies with a low around 37. And tomorrow, more frost in the morning and sunshine for the day. We'll see a high around 57. I'm meteorologist Kyle Bucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Hi, this is State Senator Carolyn Bosson. Education is a cornerstone for strong, vibrant communities. I voted for the largest investment in education in Nebraska history. As a state senator, wife, and mom, I believe Nebraska is a great place to work and raise a family. My husband Reggie and I are local family business owners and understand the valuable role of education in growing our community. This is Carolyn Bosson, and I will continue to support education in the legislature. Vote Carolyn Bosson on November 5th. Paid for by Bosson for Legislature.
Hi, it's Joel Norman, the voice of your Lincoln Stars hockey team. Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket to hear the latest on the Stars with myself, head coach Rocky Russo, and special player guests.
Whether you like fishing together or fishing to get away, for the thrill of reeling in a big one, or just going out to have a good time, on the banks of your local pond, at a bend in a river, or on one of our many lakes and reservoirs, you'll always find the perfect place to cast a line. Here, beneath Nebraska skies. Start planning your next fishing adventure today at letsfishnebraska.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all. O Street Carpet. 1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Is your phone system holding you back? We know how important smooth, reliable communication is for your success. Whether your team is working from the office or on the go, you need a phone system that keeps up with your busy day. At Hamilton, we offer business phone systems that adapt to your needs, making every call clear and every connection simple. Upgrade to a Hamilton business phone system where advanced features meet unmatched reliability. Are you ready to transform how you communicate? Better phones, better business. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Early break. Anthony in the mailbag says, good morning, guys. Question for the mailbag. If you were trapped in a 10 by 10, 10 foot by 10 foot concrete room with one animal, What is the largest animal you could kill with nothing but your bare hands?
I'd like to think I could whip an ostrich.
Get a hold of his neck. He's gonna whip him around. He's gonna whip him around.
Early break from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket. Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Doggone ref.
Boom.
And go back to the huddle. That's how you do it. Your trash talk is you let your pads do the popping. You don't let your mouth do the talking. You let your pads do the talking. What I do speaks so loud, I never have to open up my mouth. My actions speak louder than words. Don't you forget that, black shirt. Ever. You better get some of these texts in. I don't have my computer today. Somehow, some way, it stayed at home, even though my bag is here. Let's go.
So let's go into the text line again. You can comment on the show 424645685. Started Heyman Jewelers text line 5124 says, so it looks like we aren't winning if we have to do all those things to win.
Yeah, we can put it. We got to be able to put one game together. This is it. On the road, 2 weeks to prepare. Come on.
Gator asks, have they announced that game time for Ohio State? I haven't seen anything.
Who cares?
Yeah?
Who cares?
Focus
No, nobody cares about. Yeah, who cares if they said it was a 7:00 game, 3:00 game, 9:00 game? Guess what? We still got what? We got to play Indiana. So it don't matter about Ohio State. I don't even care about Ohio State. Indiana, let's focus on them. Let's focus on doing what we need to do against them.
Well, I don't know if they'll announce it soon. I mean, I know sometimes they do at this time, but obviously the result of the Nebraska-Indiana game will dictate how important the Nebraska-Ohio State game is nationally. So that'll be kind of interesting. Eric and Lincoln
is that
said,
Coach Raiola on the UPS truck?
I don't
Coach! Hey, he listened. He had the beard like Raiola, but go ahead.
Eric and Lincoln said, Indiana hasn't come close to playing a defense like front seven like ours. Big game for Nash and Ty coming up. Also says people building up Indiana like a powerhouse juggernaut. If we win, we can't come in Monday and say, well, it's Indiana. This is a fireworks setting off kind of game if we win, and we're bowl eligible with a win.
I agree. If we win, this is the biggest game of the year.
I don't care about bowl eligible. Just keep winning. After you win that 6th game, don't just stop and say, "Oh,
we're bowl eligible.
We're going bowling." You're gonna go to that Pinstripe Bowl at Yankee Stadium, and you don't want to go to that one. You want to keep fighting for a better bowl game, and the better you play. I mean, I done seen guys from the Citrus Bowl down on the sideline watching Nebraska, and so many bowl games here coming to watch these guys play. And if you keep playing, I mean, that's when if the bowl game committee loves you, hey, they come watch you play, and guess what? They've been coming watching. So keep doing what you're doing. Just this is a time for you to cement y'all legacy at Nebraska right here by doing something they haven't did in 8-9 years, which is go to the bowl game and beat a team and knock them out the rankings.
How about win 6 games?
Yeah.
How about win 6?
Yeah.
When have we won 6? When was the last time we won 6 games?
Yeah. Oh, I just
6. We haven't won 6 games in 10 years. Seems like around here.
2016, yeah.
VJ,
10 years.
I got
Come
a
on,
question
man.
for you. I got a
Let's
question.
get this win number 6. That's what I want. Win 6.
I got a question for you.
I got an answer for you.
Okay. Did you see Penn State tight end this weekend?
A little bit, not a lot.
Did you see what he did?
No.
He had more catches that game in yardage than you probably had in your career.
What? Don't disrespect me ever in your life again. Don't you ever in your life, hold up. Don't you ever in your life disrespect me and tell me that one tight end had just as many catches and yards as I had in my college career.
17 catches, 224 yards.
I beat him.
And one game.
Get my stats.
One game.
Get my stats.
One game.
Get my stats.
One game.
Get him. Come on.
Hey, he played quarterback too. He snapped the ball. He hiked the ball.
He hiked the ball.
Yeah, he was a center at one. He played center one play and scored a touchdown.
For Sean's final numbers, 19 catches, 305 yards, and 5 scores.
Don't you ever disrespect me.
But I'm just saying, this guy had 17 catches, 224 yards, tying the FBS record for the most catches by a tight end in a game.
And on the trick play, he lined up at center and caught the touchdown pass.
Yeah.
What do you want me to say?
I love that. Hey, look.
Good job, tight end.
Yeah. Sometimes we want to give tight ends a shout out. You know, this is your tight end, brother.
Against Indiana, you're going to need your tight end.
You should have a tight end segment every game to say who's the best tight end that you've seen play that week.
Okay, that's fair.
Maybe you should start doing that.
Okay. How would you evaluate the tight ends halfway through the year?
In general or ours?
Nebraska's.
Less than what you expect.
Underachievers right now. They're underachieving.
Yeah.
I don't think, and here's why they're underachieving. Because we're not making them a focal point of the offense, per se. Okay? When you run a tight end on a deep ball or a deep dig or anything deep, you're not necessarily trying to get that tight end in the grand scheme of things. When you run him over the middle, when you run him on 5-yard hooks, and you get your big guy involved early and often to sit in those zones. If he's in man, break away from the coverage. I think we just need to make more of an effort to get our tight end involved. That's all.
Well, here's the thing I've seen about this tight end situation we have. Most of the time they're lining what's the guy name?
Who?
The tight end.
Mine? Fedoni?
Yeah, Fedoni. Fedoni's lining up on the outside. He's not even lining. If you line him up as a true tight end, then you give him a chance to run up the middle.
Correct.
But you're not giving him a chance to run up the middle if he's spread it way out. He
gives you nothing out there.
Yeah, he gives you nothing out. You're better off putting a true receiver right there and putting him at tight end. But you're not
in the slot.
Yeah, they put him in the slot, but it's not. He does no good way out there. He does no good. I think he should be lined up as a tight end and then just do a slow drag down the middle and get up, either get under the defense or get or get over the top or get under.
Yeah,
that's the best way to utilize it. And we haven't did that because we're just running them out wide.
Yeah,
not out wide, but he's in the inside. He's the second or the fourth receiver, however you say it.
But the majority of those catches that he's had has been out wide. Now, we've got a couple times he's been over the middle. I'm just saying you're going to have to give Indiana a different look than what you've shown on film, okay? You got 6 games on film. What is Indiana looking at right now? What do they have to go off of? The 6 games that you have on film. What are you going to do different as an offense that's going to make Indiana's defense be on their heels? Yeah. If you do the exact same thing, they're going to be prepared for it. But if you throw some wrinkles, we've had a couple of weeks to deal with them, to prepare for them. And I do think, okay, well, let me ask this question. What's our bread and butter play at Nebraska that we know we're going to run it and we know we're going to get the first down? What is it?
Receiver, reverse.
Okay. At least we got one.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm counting that one because they stopped us a couple times last year.
Screen coming out the backfield with Ramir.
Yeah, that's been a good play, but we haven't seen it a lot.
I mean, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen him running 3-4 times in one game. But
I guess you got a point there. I like that. Okay, what else? Because to me, there is no true running play.
Yeah,
I like when we get into that power set and you put your 2 tight ends in there and we run it like that way. But there is no okay, we have 42 counter sweep, 42 counter trap. There was plays that we had 31 sprint option that we knew when we go to that play, everybody's ears are they're up and they're ready to go. We got our heads pinned back and we're ready to hit somebody in the mouth. What play out of what formation is that? We got to figure out who we are still. Now, I thought we had it figured out until last week when I felt like we still don't have an offensive identity. What's our identity on offense? Are we, or is it going to be throw the ball down the field first and then we'll run second? I think we got to change our mindset on offense in order to change what's going to happen in the second half. You got to run first and then you start throwing. But set the stage in running. Okay, Bach.
Just for entertainment, I suppose, as you look at Thomas Fedoni, I know a lot of people expected a breakout year from him. He's actually on pace to have about the same year he did last year, minus the touchdowns. Last year in 11 games, finished with 25 catches, 260 yards, and 4 touchdowns. This year he's at 14 for 127. So you project that forward to be about 28, 254, and then the touchdowns you don't have yet. So about the same.
We'll see. Throw the break, Bob.
All right. We'll come back here on The Captain on 93.7 The Ticket right after this.
Hi, I'm State Senator Bo Ballard. I was born and raised right here in Lancaster County. I understand the value of hard work by being involved in our family business. I built my own company, creating jobs right here in our community. Nebraska families and business owners need lower taxes, more affordable health care, and a great education system. That is why I fought for the largest tax cut in Nebraska history, reduce the cost of healthcare, and help pass the biggest investment in our public schools. I'm Senator Bo Ballard, and I humbly ask for your vote on November 5th, paid for by Ballard for Nebraska.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
With a wide variety of menu options, including the best prime and Wagyu steaks in Lincoln, if you haven't been to Tavern 180, you're missing out. Try any of their steak options paired with one of their well-known martinis, and this will soon become your favorite date night spot. Call your friends for a casual get-together where steak, shrimp, chicken, and tasty cocktails await your arrival. Tavern 180, located next door to Tanner's at 30th and Yankee Hill.
Is your phone system holding you back? We know how important smooth, reliable communication is for your success. Whether your team is working from the office or on the go, you need a phone system that keeps up with your busy day. At Hamilton, we offer business phone systems that adapt to your needs, making every call clear and every connection simple. Upgrade to a Hamilton business phone system where advanced features meet unmatched reliability. Are you ready to transform how you communicate? Better phones, better business. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
Every home is different. Every family is different. So when it comes to a new heating and cooling system, why not get what fits you best? Get the perfect fit with Bryant. Maybe you need higher efficiency, better humidity control, increased warranty, or all the bells and whistles. Bryant provides options. Options in warranty, brand, comfort, and efficiency while maximizing savings. Call 467-1111 or visit BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran, for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Anderson Ford, Tanner's Bar and Grill, Tavern 180, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Vinnie Kreekak of State Farm Insurance, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey everyone, Lance here with Black Label. We specialize in creating custom crafted decks, pergolas, patio covers, and more. Plus, our retractable screens, gazebos, and patio enclosures create the ultimate outdoor retreat. With over 50 years of combined experience, we're not just builders, we're creators of unforgettable memories.
Call them today at 402-730-6333 or visit blacklabelbuilt.com for a free consultation.
Let's turn your backyard dreams into reality.
Black Label Built, built to serve, built to last. Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit OStreetCarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Whether you like fishing together or fishing to get away, for the thrill of reeling in a big one, or just going out to have a good time, on the banks of your local pond, at a bend in a river, or on one of our many lakes and reservoirs, you'll always find the perfect place to cast a line. Here, beneath Nebraska skies. Start planning your next fishing adventure today at letsfishnebraska.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Captain Show. 93.7, the fastest 2 hours, and radio is down to the last segment. Fellas, I got a question for you, Bach and the Captain. All right, we watched a lot of college football this weekend, man, and I seen something very disturbing, but a lot of people say it's nothing. But did you see Kirby?
Oh, yeah.
Push the player?
No.
Look at your phone and go to your messages.
No.
Go to your Facebook Messenger.
No. I don't have anything from you.
Yes, you do.
Ain't your name Terrell Farley?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. This one?
No,
this
the
is
next
a light
one
show.
right there.
Oh, this one.
Right there. Watch that and tell me what you think of that.
All right. I'm going to
turn it down. Yep. Watch.
Got it turned down.
Bach, what you think about it?
Well,
so what it was, since we can't explain it on here, is Mississippi State's quarterback ran out of bounds to the Mississippi State's quarterback ran out of bounds to the Georgia side. Kirby Smart was frustrated with the official. He was just charging at the official. The Mississippi State player gets in his way as he's getting back to the field, and so Kirby pushes off, but it's a full extension of his arm to push off the quarterback. So not a great look.
No, that's not right. You don't put your hands. I thought it was his own player.
No,
you can't do that. You can't do that. This ain't right. You can't do that. What if he'd have fell out? If I was him, I'd have fell out.
Fell
out on the sideline. I'd have fell out. Help your team out. Fall out.
Yeah, I just wanted to know the question today.
They would have kicked him out of there.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna get fined for it.
He should get fined. You can't put your hands on players on your sideline like that.
Well,
he extended out.
Well, at first he didn't know
this
it was
is him
that
right
guy.
there. That's Kirby.
So this
is Kirby in the white.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's not good. I don't care what goes on. That wasn't a good look. So Terrell, good job, but that ain't cool. Why are you starting stuff?
I'm just saying. I mean, certain things on college football, you just look at.
How much you think they're gonna fine him? That's the real
Probably
question.
100,000.
Where's that fine money go to?
Who knows?
But get to some of the text, man. I'm missing my text people. I've been unread somebody.
Well, we do need to announce too. Matt Rule was at the podium. He said a variety of things. A few things of interest here that Tommy Hill he hopes will be able to play this week. He said they need all the defensive backs against Indiana, but that plantar fasciitis he's working with. Said corners can't play at 3/4 speed, so they're gonna have to see how this practice week looks for him.
He's out.
Also, Sierra Wright gets a black shirt this week, and due to players' request,
I told y'all.
Brian Buschini gets a black shirt as a punter.
Told y'all. Well, y'all better be listening to the captain, man. I'm telling y'all what it is, and not what it ain't.
Bro,
Sierra Wright deserves one, and Boom Boom Buschini deserves one. Without them two dudes, you lose more than you win. Boom Boom Buschini.
I don't know if
Sierra
there's ever been a punter who has a black shirt.
Boom Boom.
So he's the first one.
I don't care what you say. Boom Boom Boom. He deserves one. He deserves one. He's playing just as good football as anybody. I think that's a good look. I think anytime you got a punter that's playing as well as he is, you got to give him something that strokes his ego. A black shirt.
Are you going to respond or are you
No,
going
I'm
to stay
not
on your
going
phone?
to respond. I'm
Why
not going
not?
to respond because there's never been a kicker who had one. So,
So what?
why would I respond to that?
It's a
I'm just saying, I mean, if
never been a guy to go to JUCO and be All-American either and get in the Hall of Fame. And only played, how many games you say you played?
22.
Yeah, you played 22 games and you in the Hall of Fame. That's unheard of.
Hey, I'm just saying, I never heard. I mean,
I don't believe
congratulations to him.
I don't
mean,
believe you played 22 games now that I think about it. I got to go back. I don't remember you playing 8 games in 96, buddy. 8? Did you get 8 in? You got 8 games in 96?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right. I'm just saying, don't. If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. You can't just be picking and choosing.
Well, you got to ask the people who made up the rules about being a black shirt. What side of the ball can get it?
What you mean, who made up the rules? This was black shirts before your time.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
All of a sudden now you want to stand on black shirt principles.
What?
You know, you got a black
Why
shirt.
not?
Somebody gave you one. Now you want to stand on black shirt principles.
No,
Boom, he deserves that black shirt.
All right.
Do you don't believe it?
Hey,
congratulations. I'm asking you.
Congratulations.
Do you believe he should have one?
I said congratulations.
You like it better than the basketball players get.
Yeah,
You didn't like
yeah.
that. Yeah, I know you didn't like that.
I was, Bart, good job, because I was getting ready to lob one up real quick
Oh,
on
yeah.
that exact same point. You talked about basketball players.
Well, they got hurt after they got there, so you know that you weren't tough enough to hold it.
Well, with boom, she's not gonna get hurt because if he's got to be one of the toughest guys on the team, because when you talking crunch time, it hasn't been a bigger hit than what he took on that punt. There ain't been a bigger one. And he got up.
You got to ask the other.
finished.
Okay.
He finished.
Take some of your guys.
He got hit worse than anybody all season, and he finished the game.
You got Charlie McBride
How
number?
many guys are hurt and they don't finish the game? What?
You got Charlie McBride number?
I absolutely do.
All right.
You want to call him?
Nah, we're not gonna call him. We'll text him.
Oh, well, I got it right here.
Yeah.
You want to do it before we get off?
Nah.
He might answer your call.
No, we're not gonna.
Come
call him.
on, you ready?
No.
I got McBride.
No.
Let's ask McBride what he thinks about it. Coach McBride, there you go. Coach McBride, you need the number? You go ahead and lock it in.
Coach Rule did also look back on tradition and mention tradition as the reason why he decided to do it, because it has been done before. I believe it was with a kicker. I think
Erstad?
Alex Henry had got it before.
Alex Henry?
Yeah, I don't know beyond that if it had been awarded to a kicker or punter.
I think he deserves it. I said that last week. He deserves it, and he does, and I'm glad that Coach gave it to him. Now, that's just me. I'm glad he gave it to him. I think he deserves it. He's playing just as good as anybody on that defense.
What's the text line saying, Bob? I'm done with this question.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
You want to?
Here's a thought off of YouTube, actually. Vince Watson says 2 weeks of Sat dreaming up trick plays. Lord help us. What do you guys think?
I think we need a trick play or two in there to win.
Yeah.
Why not? Coach always had a trick play, at least one.
Yeah, that's right.
Up his sleeve.
Coach Osborne's great with trick plays.
Yeah, I think, don't do
Well,
more
you-
than one, though.
Yeah, you need, if you're gonna do it, you need to do it
one.
at the right time, though.
Yes, that's true.
You know.
Just one trick play, though. You get to going too many, it goes bad. Hey, who got the onside kick? That was big. Did y'all see that? Was it Ole Miss? Who was it?
No.
Overtime. Onside kick.
South Carolina.
Alabama.
South Carolina, yeah.
That's what it was. Wasn't
Perfect
that?
kick. Weird kick, though.
Weird kick.
Perfect, though.
But they didn't get on it.
Yeah.
Looked like they had a couple of linebackers out there on there.
Yeah, they didn't look like they had their hands team.
No, they didn't.
That looked like a blocking team.
Yes, that did look like a blocking team because 3 different people had a chance to get the deal and they didn't do it. The ball, that is. Go ahead, Bach.
Here's another thought here. Mikey Mike sends in, what is going to give us a chance at 8 or 9 wins is whether or not our special teams improves. He says also Indiana's special teams are elite. That worries me because ours are not.
Ooh. He said elite.
Yeah.
That's saying something. I got to go and do a little bit deeper dive into their special team.
Well, and Coach Rule did mention again in the press conference that at James Madison, they were blocking kicks and punts, and Nebraska's given up 5 so far.
Not good.
5 block punts. We probably didn't have that in
punts and field goals.
Terrell,
oh my God.
Going into week 6, week 7, right? In the season. We're in week 7. You're going up against this Nebraska football team. What are you thinking in your mind? Not defense. Special teams. What are you thinking?
Can I block it?
Right.
Yeah.
And how you gonna do it? Or is
whenever they give me the opportunity. My thing is I'm not worried about them. I'm just worried about the word to my coaches when they say, all right, we're gonna block it.
So they said that when last when you were playing,
Yeah.
they would say, hey, Terrell, block it. What would be the call?
Block right.
That tells you let's go.
Yeah.
So block left tells Warfield and them on the other side. let's go.
Well, most of the time we set it up. We just do a couple of returns first. Then he say block. It depends where we lined up, what part of the field it was.
But you're not coming from both sides, though.
No, I'm only coming from one side.
Okay.
My side. So I'm not. I don't rotate.
What was the key to blocking field goals and punts?
The get off.
The
get off. You start.
Really?
Yeah, you start, and it's a 1, 2, 3, boom. So if you ever think it's a boom and jumping, never close your eyes, cross your arms. So yeah, like a Superman.
Don't close your eyes.
Don't close your eyes.
I close mine.
Nah,
I close mine
because it always hits my body though. It never hits my arm. I always get probably hit in the
forearm,
the arm, or in the chest, or in the side.
Like that'll hurt right there.
Sometimes it hurts. It's barely rarely I can catch one off my fingertip, but that's the best feeling of catching it off your fingertips though.
So and remind people again how many you had in high school. These numbers always fascinate me.
22.
22 blocks.
Yeah, 17 in JUCO.
How many in college?
4.
Big 4.
Yeah.
Big 4 in a big way. Get back to the text line real quick.
So David from Reno does say 1982, the bouncer Ruski. So naming off some of Tom Osborne's trick plays. Subpar Hacker says, and he's kind of wondering, he's asking Captain if you remember, did Darren Erstad get a black shirt as a punter?
I don't think so. Yeah. No. Well, this is 95 defense. I thought maybe he did, trying to go back. I don't
was
remember.
That 90? Was he there in 95?
94?
94, I thought.
No, Erstad was there with you, right?
Mm-mm.
94 then. I don't know if he got one or not.
Don't you got the thing with the black shirts on it?
I think I do, but I don't. You know what? There's some pictures here. There's in the office. You have to take a look at that. I don't know. I don't think he did, though.
Well, we didn't have a punter with us on 95.
94.
Not in the picture.
Yeah, but 94, even though he was good, I don't think he got that black shirt. I really don't. I think it was the fact that he was a baseball player and the way that he kicked. He was a phenomenal kicker. I don't think he got the black shirt. Show over?
Show's over.
Who said?
Well,
you tell me, you see Adam Carricker walk in, now all of a sudden, you're going to turn the music on. All he got to do all he has to do is walk in and you turn the music on. He ain't even inside here.
Yeah, he said cut it.
You can't give me that sign, Adam. You can't do that on TV. What DP? He's picking on me. I can't believe y'all let Adam come in here 2 minutes before the show is over and give us the thumbs off. Really? Okay, you know what? 93.7 the ticket. Fastest 2 hours is over. We're over 2 minutes earlier than what we started, but that's okay. I'm with
the black shirt.
And Power. Bauer.
Infrastructure.
Bauer.
Underground.
Branch.
I said now excavate.
Fastest 2 hours in radio is over. Listen, Tough Talk Tuesday. We'll be back tomorrow because we're that much closer to this Indiana ass kicking. We'll be right back tomorrow.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Every home is different. Every family is different. So when it comes to a new heating and cooling system, why not get what fits you best? Get the perfect fit with Bryant. Maybe you need higher efficiency, better humidity control, increased warranty, or all the bells and whistles. Bryant provides options. Options in warranty, brand, comfort, and efficiency while maximizing savings. Call 467-1111 or visit BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Air conditioning, heating, electrical, and plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today. Frost likely this morning. Otherwise, we'll see mostly sunny skies for today with an afternoon high around 62. Tonight, mostly clear skies with a low around 37. And tomorrow, more frost in the morning and sunshine for the day. We'll see a high around 57. I'm meteorologist Kyle Bucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey everyone, Lance here with Black Label. We specialize in creating custom crafted decks, pergolas,